Okay lads, it's page 78, busy maths. So last day doing this, right? So remember, when place value is very important when we're adding or subtracting decimals. Okay, so 90 cent is not the same as 9 cent, right? And 0.8 kg is a lot heavier than 0.008 kg. So the farther away it is from the decimal point, the smaller it is, right? And it's very important to know where it goes when you are converting it from a fraction to a decimal, right? And the place value is very important for it there. So, for example, here, 4 plus 1.09 plus 0.007, we'll have to add in loads of zeros after the decimal point for the 4 and loads of zeros after the, one zero after the 1.09 as well, to add on the 7. So we have the opportunity to add them all together, right? So 7 plus 0 is 7. 0 plus 9 plus 0 is 9. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. And 1 and 4 is 5, right? So if we didn't have those zeros, we couldn't add them all up together, right? So it's very important that we do that when we're doing here. It's like when we were doing that division, okay? We added on zeros so it could help us in the long run, right? So we're doing the exact same thing here. So for example, for A, so 1A, we have 1.05 and 0. We're just going to draw on that 0 just in case. It doesn't add anything to the number. It doesn't change the number at all. It's the exact same number, just adding a 0 onto the end. Then we have our 4.000. Again, adding on zeros doesn't make it any different. If we added on a 0 before the 5 or before some other number, it would matter, but because we're adding on to the end, it doesn't matter, right? So we can add on as many zeros as we want, but we're just going to add on 3 here. And then we have 0.009, right? We're adding these up, okay? So we're at 9 plus 0 is 9. 0 plus 0 plus 5 is 5. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 4 plus 1 is 5, right? 5.059. Very simple, okay? So D is probably going to be the only one that's going to catch you out. We'll do that there together. So if we have D here, so we have 5 minus 0.05. We'll just clear it up a small bit. 0.5. Okay, so we have 5.000 minus 0.005, isn't it? 0.050. Okay, so we can get rid of those, we don't need those. So 5 minus 0, sorry, 0 minus 5, can't do. So to go over here, can't do it. So to go all the way up to this, make this a 4 now, bring this over here, make it a 9, bring this over here, make it a 10. Okay, so 10 minus 5 is 5. Okay, 9 minus 0 is 9 and 4, so 4.95, right? So that's going to be the only one that's probably tricky, the subtraction. They're the only tricky ones, right? So you have to be very careful of the decimal place and the place value, right? Just be very conscious of that. And then converting these, we know how to convert these into decimals. Use whatever method you want. So for this one, I would use the multiplication method. So to find the equivalent fraction, so I multiply this by 4 on the top and 4 on the bottom to make this 100 on the bottom. Okay? And then whatever, you can even take off a 0 if you need to, and it'll give you a nice and even number that you can compare to the other one, right? These ones should not be any problem. We have been converting fractions for last week, right? You should have no problem with this. If you do contact me in Class Dojo, because we should know this from doing our work this week. Should be very easy for us. Okay, and then for question 3, we're going to work out these problems using decimals, right? So just try these on your own. I want to see how much you've learned, right? Try to figure out how to do these questions, all right?